Hey guys, how's it going? I thought I would introduce the new video series that we're doing, which is EJ projects. Now, most of them will be music related, where I'm making my own synthesizers or turning a toy into a sampler with a delay effect and all of that sort of lovely stuff. But I also have other hobbies as well. And so today we're talking about fish tanks and modifying the fish tank. I hope you enjoy it. It's part of the new content that's coming onto this channel, which is going to be a bit more normie and a bit more non-parody and not edgy at all. So, and if you don't enjoy it and you just wanted the parody songs, well, I'll still make parody songs every now and then. They will go up on the HJEAS channel, but we'll be killing off Daft Gunt soon. We'll be finishing up a few other little parody things, and then I'm going to start doing music still, but making my own normie music and sort of showing people how I do that and talking about the process of that and going more in that direction. So I hope that in 2021 you follow me on my new journey with the EarJuice channel. I expect my views to go down even more so than what they already are. If you are looking for IBS and drama, you're probably still going to find it all over on the HJEAS channel. So we're still doing both things. I just wanted to try something different this year. And I think moving away from parody music is one thing that I've been wanting to do. So, yeah. Have a good one, guys. Fish tank number 2, the one at home. Ugh. Obviously it needs a total clean out again because I shook up some of the dirt when trying to clean the filter. And yeah, it's just the filter's always been too small for the tank. You get a bigger filter and it just pushes the fish around where they can't even swim or anything. So I want to get that, my favorite type of filter, the hang-on filter, to be on the side, but you can't with this lid. I need to modify this lid. Also, the light is totally buggered, so I've removed the light, and what we're going to do is try and remove this lid, totally redo it so that it is cut from this point all the way up so that the mounted filter can fit on, and then we're going to cut a hole in it so that that sits up on top. It's got these things coming down into it which will be hot glued in. I may cut them shorter just because, you know, they will probably rust, or try and find something else to hold it down into position. I don't know. Maybe I just use some L brackets, but I don't want to be really screwing into the light. Maybe I just glue it on. We will see. And then all of the little fishies in here, they're the exact same fishies that are at the fish tank at work, at the office. So they're going down there. Then we're going to totally clean out this tank, redo it, and we're going to put different fish in. Or I'm thinking axolotls. I'm thinking we may go back to axolotls and have some amphibians. Not the most exciting of fish though, so not sure yet, but we'll get there. Alright, I gotta try and get this lid off. Wish me luck, and I will give updates. Rightio. I got the bucket that is ready for the fishies to go down to the office tank. I've got all my lava rocks. Now they hold all the good bacteria as well, so important. Do not wash with chlorinated water because otherwise you're just killing off your good bacteria. And I don't put much in my filter because my filter is so small. That's why I put so many lava rocks in, because good bacteria. It's the best thing you can do for your tank. You'll hardly ever lose a fish if you get good bacteria right. Out here I've got the lid off, cleaned. It was just 2 pins that I had to pull, so just got to pop them back in. So we'll take this to the workshop with us, with the fish, and recut it as well. And so that it's got the new light and it's able to have the hang off filter, which I've needed for so long. Alrighty, I hacksawed off the edge. Not my finest work. I'm about to jigsaw out the middle part. So we'll see how that goes with plastic and all of that. As far as the other tank, it's looking really good right now. And I've put some of the tank water in with the fish from the tank at home. And so soon they will be ready to go into the tank, into their new home. And hopefully home will have a modified lid in place with proper lighting so we can put plants in. It's still going to have the same light that's in there already. It's just a little weatherproof one. It's really dark. I'm just going to, I don't know, cable tie it on underneath or something. It really doesn't matter. But oh well. Alright. See ya. Rightio, lid is done. As you can see, it's got the 2 lights. It's all fixed in, glued or cable tied. The side mount seems to work. We got to check it with the water. Now, as you can see, looking pretty dirty, but the trick that I've learned is you put small amounts in a bucket, you go out to the hose outside and you put the hose on full ball, on full blast. And what it will do is all the rocks will sink to the bottom, all the snails, all the gunk, all the old dead shells, everything will hopefully float to the top, about 99% of it or 95% of it. And then you end up with clean rocks like that. No snails, no gunk, no nothing. So that's what we're doing right now. I wouldn't mind taking the tank out for a clean outside, but I may just get a bucket of water and do it in here. We'll see how we go, because it's pretty disgusting and I want to get all the shit out before we fill it up with water. And then I've still got to clean these rocks. Now the important part is with these rocks is to only put water in there that is not with chlorine in it. So what I have to do is fill up the tank with water, get rid of the chlorine, then I will transfer it into that bucket, clean down each rock, and then put each rock back in, which shouldn't take too long. It's basically just a bit of a scrub sort of thing, you know. The rocks aren't that bad. They're pretty good. They just need a bit of a scrub, and then we should be good. We're gonna have a very different looking tank, modified with enough light for actual plants. Oh, and no more swordtails that keep breeding and breeding and breeding and just you know, putting way too many fish in the tank, and the snails just overtaking it. They just create a huge mess, the two of them together, especially snails, because they just keep breeding and dying and breeding and dying and just create shells and gunk everywhere. And the catfish, of course, eat them. So, nope, we're getting rid of snails. I got a zero policy for these bloody black snails. At the office, they're not too bad. And I don't want a snail rid because it sounds scary. You got to have the pH really at a certain level, and there's baby fish in there, and I don't want to tip a bunch of snail ridden and then just kill off a whole bunch of fish. And so it's manageable, at least here, while the snails here were just horrible. But I'm going to keep cleaning and hopefully get this filled with water by tonight. That's the plan. It's getting late, but I think we can do it. That is it. It looks pretty good. New light is definitely what was needed. The side filter, oh my god. They're just a much better filter. So much easier. Everyone's happy. The cat's happy. I got a lot of cleaning up to do, obviously. But that can wait until morning because we got it all done. It looks good, but I'm gonna let it settle for at least a few days before I'm gonna get plants too, and then we'll get our Mexican walking fish, I reckon. That's what I'm thinking. Alrighty, here he is. Look at him. He's come out.
No worries, we'll see you next time.
It's huge. I'll show you the axolotls. They said I should wait a week before I put them in.
And you know they turn into big fish?
So yeah, what that's set up for you, that's kind of so
There's like pure white ones as well.
Yep, so they're all the same fish, just different colours.
Wow, look at that, like real white one.
So that's putting it in here, cooling it down, and then it goes back in the tank. So yeah, so that's sitting on 19 degrees.
How big is your tank?
Without the filter.
Yeah. So you can have something like your paradise fish, they can breed for conservative.
Oh, I'll be so getting a white one.
Every 2 or 3 days.
Oh, look at this little one. Oh, he's so small. Oh, the white ones are beautiful. Usually there's black ones as well, but yeah, and other colours, but my old one was yellow, so I guess we'll get one yellow and one black, but one yellow and one white. The white ones are so cool. I'm here to get plants today, so there's this weedy sort of stuff that I'm gonna get, and then you can get grasses and that, or you can get 4 for 15 of these. So I'm gonna get 4 for 15, and probably a snail or two. So here's the tank. Oh, they all disappeared. Oh, here they all are. So there they are, but they glow. I like them. I think they're great. They're schooling together. And then we got the annoying little black snails that just take over. They're the ones that survived, even though I washed out every single rock. I killed out every single thing. I took out every plant, every rock, everything of water, and scrubbed it down, and yet we still got black snails. But I got 2 orange snails as well today as well. There we go. There's one there. But yeah, oh, they're so pretty. I might get 10 more because they're quite small, and then get like 5 of some other tetra that's a bit bigger. And then we'll get some like catfish and that can sit down the bottom. A bristle nose or two that can hide up in the rocks, and perfect. Oh, let's try and feed them. Okay, food's in. If they eat, it's usually a good sign. I don't even know where they bloody are. I can't even see them. There's two down there. Ooh, I think they're starting to get agitated because they know there's food. Here they go, look at that, they're eating. I need to step back a bit. Oh. Here, I'll sit on my chair. Zoom in. They're eating. That means they're happy. Perfect. pH is perfect. Now that I know how to do pH levels. Good bacteria is perfect. Temperature is perfect. And my little glowy tetras are perfect. So next week we'll be adding some more fish. And hopefully everything goes okay. Okay, so the water's been mixed quite well. The bag's underwater and the tetras will probably find their own way out. One already has. There's another two. They're about to work it out. Another three. It's like, ooh, what's this? Oh, there we go. Out in the open they go. Happy as Larry. And that's it. Definitely gonna add another. I'll probably add some more neon tetras, or like, I don't know if the tank can handle it. Like, because you want, if they're schooling fish, then you want to have at least 4 or 5. Maybe get the orange tipped ones, get 4 of those. But at the same time, we need bottom feeders as well. So I'm going to get algae eaters and the your sort of albino sort of plecos that just eat the shit off the bottom all day and stuff. But look at that. I think they've all made it outside of the bag. Hopefully they're happy. The bristle nose I think is still in there. Well, he doesn't seem to be in the bag anymore, so I'd say that he's gone out. And that's pretty much it. That will be it for the updates of the videos. The video will be coming out now, finally, of my fish tank modifications. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I don't know. Something that it was just a little project that I've been meaning to work on for a while, that I've been wanting to do, and I'm glad I did it, because look at the difference. Can we turn the lights on full? I think they're on full. It's always hard to tell. I mean, just look at the difference between what we had and what it's like now. And I mean, it's not like the tank was always that dirty, but it just never had enough light. It never had enough filter. So it was always going to have problems. it was never going to stop being an issue, and plants were just always going to be impossible to have. So I'm just glad that we have finally done my little modifications. We got the side filter, we got the brand new light, and the old light still in, which is great because look, we can turn it, you know, you can turn it right down, the other light down, if it works, when it decides to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's, whoops, sorry, I got a bag in the way. Okay, so that's it right up, nice and bright. It's a bright light. It's expensive, but it's worth it. And then you can turn that right down, and then you can turn that right off, and just have the other light on. So that's just the old light by itself. That's all the light that there was. You know, which doesn't seem too bad, but when you compare it to, you know, how much light is in there now, it's just such a difference. It's going to be able to grow the plants now. The only thing I did wrong is I buggered up the pH. I didn't listen to the people, and they said don't put the plants in and check your pH and blah 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 blah, and I didn't check my pH until a week later. I probably should have, because they did say the plants would start to die and turn mushy, and they have started to die and turn a bit mushy, but I think they'll grow back. I think they'll grow back. I think they'll be okay. And look at the neon tetrons, how they glow. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. But there you go. There it is with full light again. And I've got my little stool. Oh, I've usually got a little cushion here that I can sit on. Kitty, where's my cushion? Now, get a new cushion. And then I can sit here. And I can just watch my fish. And admire them. Because that's the best part of having a fish tank. It's just sitting back and just watching them. Just watching them live. And working it out for themselves. So yeah. I don't know what else to do. Plants, I will just replace if they start dying. I might just go all out and spend $30 on another plant on a log, since that one is half dead, but hopefully that one starts coming back. Oh, there's the bristle nose. There he is. He's really, really small. I've got ones way bigger than that have had babies down at the workshop. I don't know. I haven't seen them for weeks though, because they just disappear in amongst all the foliage and everything down there. So you never really see them. So not really my favorite fish, because once they grow to a bristle nose size where you can actually see how big their bristles are. There he is in the corner. Look, I'll zoom in because he disappears if I go near him. There he is there. He just went over the rock. Yeah, once they get to a certain size, I find that they just go and they just decide to hide. Same with this upside down catfish that I bought. I thought, oh, that's great. Upside down catfish. That would be fantastic. Nah. He went straight into those rocks, and I never saw him again until I cleaned out the rocks. And then when I cleaned out the rocks, he was as fat as can be, living in complete mud and muck, but seemed happy as Larry. And then one day I accidentally put hot water that was too hot on top of him, on top of the rocks as I was filling the tank back up. And I accidentally made, burnt his skin, and I tried giving him Alpha Seltzer. I felt so bad about him because he was such a big, fat catfish. He couldn't even swim upside down anymore, because that's why they're called upside down catfish. But he was so fat that he couldn't even swim upside down. He had to swim the right way up. Yeah, it's a shame. But, you know, you make mistakes, and this is what happens. Anyway, I like my new tank. Gonna try tetras. Hopefully tetras work out for me. I've tried barbs and I've hated them. Loaches, I've only had death and destruction. The guppies that I put in with the swordtails down at the main office, that was a total failed experiment. I don't think I've got any guppies left. So we're living and learning. I'm gonna just talk to my fish tank people more, work more on learning about pH of fish and actually learning how to, you know, what fish can live with what and what fish can do what, because I've been a bit slack with that stuff and just been like, everything will be right, just chucking it all together and see how it goes. And usually for the most part it's been fine, but yeah, I want to step it up a bit. But the tetras are nice. The tetras are a good little fish. So I think we can fit another few in there. I think another small school of tetras will be nice. Like 5 of those orange tip ones, because they're nice and small and they glow like the neon tetras. And then we'll probably get another 5 neon tetras as well, and then a bunch of catfish, and then that'll be it. That'll be a happy as Larry tank then. Okay, I've spoken for too much. It's raining outside. Thanks guys. See ya.